Hi, Jed from Cook Culture. So today, going over something super simple. I'm making a salad. But the point of this video is to talk a little bit about what I touch on in many of the different things that I make, and that is the use or the ingestion of fiber. So using it as we're cooking fibrous foods, but getting it into us. So what I've come to learn and realize for myself, physically what I've come to feel, is that protein in our regular Western environment of food is something in which we talk a lot about, and people can recognize it and identify it, and we can easily know if we're getting enough. And from what I've come to understand is that most North Americans get enough protein, if not too much protein. But fiber is something that seems to be really misunderstood or less understood. And what I've also come to realize is that it's not understood exactly where we're getting it from and how much we need. So fiber comes from plants. Fiber is fibrous plants. It doesn't come from dairy, it doesn't come from meat. And it comes from all different types of plants and seeds and nuts. So we're gonna make a broccoli salad. We're gonna be using some chia seed, and we're gonna be using a bunch of different things today that I'm gonna show you as I compile it. But the point that I'm trying to make is that simplifying health comes down to eating better. That means different things for many people, so there's not one right way. However, the one thing in the way in which we try to reduce things, we try to find the simple way to do things, find the magic pill, find the simple exercise that does it all. It's how we are as humans, and I get that, and I understand that. And getting the results we want really does take a lot of hard work in a lot of different places, but simplifying makes a lot of sense to our human minds. It seems to be pretty evident to me. So in that, I like to bring up fiber. If we focus on fiber and make fiber the thing that we're really focusing on, everything else seems to just fall into its place. So I'm a vegan. I raise my family vegan, my children, my wife chooses to be. And we do that because we found that milk and dairy products and egg doesn't really work that well for us, so we've had to exclude it. But what I'm saying around that is that it's important for us to get as much fiber as we can, because that will allow us to be as healthy as we want to be. But then everything else that we seem to need just falls in behind when we're focusing on foods that are fibrous. So that's the point of today, is to help relate fiber and the health benefits of fiber that are a long list. They seem to be fairly endless to making somebody healthier, from weight management, skin irritations, different sorts of indigestion issues. So it's important that you identify what that is for yourself, but what you may find is that when you look at foods that help you be healthier, they are fibrous. So that's the point. So I'm gonna make this salad, and then I'm going to just show you simply what I do to make a really tasty, nutritious, and fiber-filled salad. So back to it in a sec. Okay, so in the salad that I'm making today, fiber is the point. So the ingredients that I have are the ingredients that I like in a salad, but fiber that we're trying to get, so what they recommend is around 35 grams of fiber for an adult man and around 25 grams of fiber for an adult woman. Put that in perspective, that's around 2.5 grams, right? So 10 of these for a woman, and what if those 15 for a man, right? So yeah, you can get all your fiber from an apple if you really want. There are different types of fiber. It's interesting to learn about fiber of soluble and insoluble fiber, but you'll find that fruit has a ton of fiber. Some of the best fiber that we get comes from seeds. So eating a lot of seeds, not so much nuts. Nuts are excellent. They're not quite as fibrous, and they have a lot of fat in them. So seeds, fruit, are got a lot of fiber. Vegetable, a lot of cruciferous vegetable, very fibrous. So we're going to start this salad as being a broccoli salad, but it's not going to be all broccoli, but it's going to be quite a lot of broccoli. So I find for myself, I like just to chop up broccoli into bite-sized pieces. I don't do it any special floret cuts or anything special. I just chop it up, get it in. So I'm gonna add some leafy spinach. So there's my greens. I've got broccoli and spinach. I'm going to put in some black beans, and something that I really focus on eating a lot more of because they are more of a complete protein is lentil. So black beans, because I really enjoy black beans. Lentil, I don't love a lot of lentil, so I've got some lentil in there. I've got some heirloom tomato. I'm gonna put in, again, I'm just gonna cut it into shapes that are good to eat. You know, I'm not gonna do anything special, just it's about getting it done. I'm gonna put in some avocado, because I love avocado. I love fattiness in my salads, and I'll show you when I get to my dressing. So half an avocado. I'm gonna put in a little bit of yellow pepper. Again, into bite-sized pieces. Then we're gonna put in some chia. I find you don't need a lot of chia, a little bit of chia. If I have too much, it gets stuck in all my teeth and I'm picking out all afternoon. So I go easy on the chia, but I do put chia in a lot of things. I'll put it into smoothies, I'll put it in smoothie bowls, I put it on salads, I put it into pancakes, I use it a lot. So then we've got some apple. So with this salad, when I have my lentils and my beans done, this is a meal salad, and it is literally fast food. I'm gonna put in some grapes, because I love eating grapes and it's grape season. So grapes in. Okay, so we're gonna put in some walnuts that I like to crush and put on top. We're gonna put in some pumpkin seeds. So that's the bulk of the salad there. Now we're gonna start to dress it. I'm gonna put in half a lemon with the world's best lemon squeezer. This thing is just absolutely amazing for getting, you know, organic lemons are expensive and I really hate wasting them. So I use one of these guys and it just destroys the lemon and it's dry. So awesome tool. We are going to put in this is a cashew cream, nice garlicky cashew cream with some nutritional yeast. I'm gonna put in, say, 2 tablespoons-ish, teaspoons, tablespoons. Apple cider vinegar. Put in probably, again, 2 tablespoons. So I'm not making a salad dressing, I'm kind of putting all the pieces of the salad dressing on top. And just a little bit of olive oil, I find, to add some body to that. So we've got our beans and our lentils, our chia seeds, pumpkin seeds, walnuts, spinach, broccoli, avocado, tomato, pepper, cashew cream, olive oil, and our apple cider vinegar, and our apple. And in she goes. And to me, that is the best meal that I can get my hands on. I will eat this for breakfast. I will eat this for morning snack. I will eat this for lunch. I will eat this for afternoon snack. I will eat this for dinner when I eat dinner. You could put a little bit more nutritional yeast on here. You could put a whole whack of different things. Whatever you want, it doesn't really matter, but it is fiber packed. Like it is all the fiber that you're gonna need at each sitting. So this may seem a little over the top to some, but this is your 3 meals a day, right? You could have a piece of steak or a fried egg or whatever you want. Like that, this is not a plants versus animal products issue. This is health, and this is about eating fiber, and fiber equals health. It equals a healthy gut, and it makes you healthier. It's just, that's fairly simple. Everything else that becomes more confusing can become confusing, but sticking to the rule of eating more fiber is key. So this is something that you want to eat similar 3 times a day to get the amount of fiber that you need to be healthy, because the recommended minimum amount of 35 and 25, man, woman, is the minimum amount. It's not what we need to strive for, because what is known is that men get around 15 grams on average and women get around 12 grams on average. And that's what we're doing as an average. So we're getting about half of what we need, and we should be meeting the minimum targets at minimum and then going well over. So I have done some math on some days. I really don't calculate my fiber all the time, but I really try to get 50 to 75 grams of fiber a day. And once I've gotten the habit of eating this type of food 3 times a day at least, or at least 2 big salads, because this will be a whole meal for me, that is giving me the fiber that I need to be healthy. So I hope this PSA is being educational for you. And as always, please let me know if you have any questions, and we will continue making more videos, maybe not so fiber specific, but more coming down the pipeline. Thanks so much.